194 HorseGym with Boots. Drive-by grooming. Boots has never been a touchy-feely type of horse. She used to only tolerate grooming, as you can see by her expressions in these two photos. Now she usually chooses to do drive-by grooming. I'm on my platform holding out her brush, and she comes over to target the brush, and she knocked the camera meanwhile, so I had to go and straighten it out. And she gets a click and treat for lining up, and I can groom her front end. And I ask for one step forward, click and treat for the step, get back on my little platform, and I can groom the middle of the horse in this position. I usually groom much longer. Ask for one step forward, click and treat for this step, but I didn't want to make this too boring to watch, so we moved along pretty quickly, and now I can groom her back end in this position. And I'm going to ask for several steps back. She's thinking about that, and then I ask again. And she says, okay, you want me to back up? And then we change sides. And I ask her to target her cheek to the brush, which she does. There. Click and treat for targeting the brush. And we repeat, cheek to brush, click and treat for that. And in this position I can groom her front end. We tap on the wither, which is our signal for one step forward, please. Click and treat for the step. And I can groom the middle of the horse. Tap for another step forward when we're ready. And I click and treat for that step forward. In real life I groom each area much longer, of course. So here I can groom the back end. And we want to generalize that to other venues, so it's not always the same spot. The horse offers to line up beside my little platform. Click and treat for that. And she targets her cheek to the brush. Click and treat for that. And I can brush her front end in that position. And I ask her to get back into position. Click and treat for coming forward again. And she decided this morning that she'd prefer to have her hind end brushed. It does vary with time of the month with some mares, where they like you to brush at the time. And I ask her to back up. Click and treat for the step back so I can go back to brushing her middle area. And now I'm going to ask her to back up enough so that we can change sides. That was pretty nice. Click and treat for the changing sides. And get her to target the brush again. Click and treat for that. Target cheek to the brush. Click and treat for that. It's sort of her okay or consent signal that you can do some brushing. And I can brush her neck and wither area in that position, and her around her ears and her bit of her chest. Slight tap on her withers for one step forward. Click and treat for the step forward. And I can brush her middle area and under her belly usually. Another little tap on the withers for another step forward. And I get off my platform to deliver the treat for that because I don't want her turning around, obviously. And we can brush the hind end again.